Thank you for joining this presentation. Today we will review the interactive statement tool in Macola ES. To begin, click on the General Ledger tab and under Reports, select Interactive Balance. In this initial view, we are presented with a date range, a type of report or layout, and the type of columns we wish to present. Options are a year, a quarter, a calendar month, or a fiscal period for those on, say, a 4-4-5 fiscal calendar. Options for layout type include a trial balance, a balance sheet, and a profit and loss statement, among others. We also have the ability to compare our selection to a budget scenario, the previous year's actuals, or actuals from 2 years prior. By clicking on the Advanced button, we are presented with a number of selection criteria or filters to further present your report. For instance, Macola ES allows you to look at your financial report and include or exclude unprocessed or unposted financial transactions. You can also select a customer for profitability by customer account, or an item for profitability by item, or a cost center or cost unit, a single project, an employee for costs and revenue that are tied to a salesperson or a consultant. In the Show section, you can choose a precision to omit, say, the thousands, include or exclude accounts with zero balance, and include or exclude year-end entries. This last item is covered more fully on the Final Close how-to video presented elsewhere. Once you've selected the options you want, click on the Start button to begin the process of creating the report. After the layout runs, you are presented with your report. In this example, I've run a trial balance for the current year 2003 with a comparison to the year 2002. You'll notice that even though this layout is a trial balance, it follows the format of your financial statements as defined in your chart of accounts. So cash accounts are located in the cash section under current assets, beneath the assets, just as a balance sheet would be presented. Along the top, you have some selection options to modify the report. You can redefine the time frame or scale, and the comparison to budget or prior years, or no comparison at all. One item on this report that many users dislike is the debit-credit columns and simply wish to run a single column with debits and credits for a single year. We can solve this by clicking on the Columns button in the upper left. By clicking on Selection, we are able to manually define the layout columns for the current column and the comparative column for the report. In this example, I'm going to click only the balance field in the current column as well as the previous column. There are several options there to get the presentation you are looking for. Once you press Close, you are presented with a report and columns that make sense to you. Now you can print the report or export it to a predefined Excel template. What I like to do with this report is use it as an analysis tool prior to final presentation of financial statements. Every item on the report is now a click-through drill down, allowing me to review my statements and analyze the underlying data and transactions. In my next how-to, we'll review the account cards that underlie this drill down capability and give us the power to analyze, correct, and report on our financial data.